Hey, I seen something. Somebody said it to me earlier about 6.5 wins. And I was like, 6.5? Which is bad, but I thought maybe they'll have us at 7. At least 7. But they got us at 6.5. Not 7.5. Not 8.5. Like we ain't about nothing. They feel we not about nothing. And I'm thinking to myself, 6.5? Y'all tried us the first year with 3.5, I think. Then 4.5, then maybe something like that. They was trying us. But I couldn't understand why they coming for us now. Like, why are you coming for us now? Like what's your real reason that you coming for us? You got to tell me, why does it seem like you don't think we can win? I'm thinking to myself, God, who be rating this up? Because if we beat the first 3, that's 6. That's 3 wins. Then we got Arizona. Let's say that's 4. Houston 5. West Virginia 6. TCU 7. Man, I don't get it. I do not get it. I don't know where they get this from and who put the rankings out. But if you just look at it, we got a super solid squad. Coach Prime going into this situation already lovely. He already feeling good. I know he feeling good. Looking at what we got. I know he feel good. Because we got dogs at each position. We got ballers at each position. So we're not tripping about nothing. So I'm trying to figure out, where is it do we have a love loss like that where they drop our rankings like that? Like, God, dog. Because to me, based on everything Coach Prime has showed, you got it where he has it clear 8 easy. I ain't gonna say easy, but we could clear 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm somewhere in there. I do not see no 6 wins. I do not see no 6 wins. I do not see it. 6 wins? 6.5? Like, man, we better than that. Come on now. We better than that. JB, what's happening? Rounder, what's good? Ryan the code, FD. D got a stamp. Shonda, what's good? You say they need at least 9 or 10. We do. Really, we need that solid 10 and up. Or technically, give me 11. Because then that means we only had 1 loss. 11 or 12, because that means we only had 1 loss. Or if we did take a loss, I'd rather be out of conference. No in conference. I don't want no in conference loss. I don't want any losses, but I take a out of conference loss and we go undefeated in the conference. The support friend say 6.5 is easy money. I guess if somebody ready to do that type of stuff, but I be chilling. JB, you say I'm speaking of Natty into existence every year till we get there. And then once we get there, keep on going. Keep on going. Keep on going. And keep on going. LD, you say we're going to do what we do. Facts. Yeah, they trying to hurt us because we don't have a Shador or Travis. But when we had them, they still were trying to dog it. I just don't get what they trying to do. Mac, they want us to be trash. Somebody put out something that had the team what they believe they gonna get this year win wise, and they had us at 6.5. Platinum, what's good? Sabrina, what's happening? Oh, Coach Dre, what's good? MG, man, of course, I want bare minimum 8, max 12. That's the bare minimum. Bare minimum 8, max 12. That ain't no make up my mind. And it ain't no guessing to this. It's me having a conversation. That's why I had a question mark on it. Question mark. It's a question. So you can have something to talk about with me when you come on. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I already know we should, at the bare minimum, clear 8. If we ball out, we can have 12. So somewhere in between there. That's where we'll be at. FD said 12 or 11. Now that will set the bar. That'll set the bar. Matt, you say it's because all the starters and main players are gone. It makes sense. But we had a lot of guys rotate in. I don't know, man. Our start lineup on both sides look real good. It look real good. Sabrina, you say we're going 10-2? LaShonda, you said 9 was almost not good enough. It really wasn't, but 9 looked good on your total. Like we could have, worst case scenario, did 8 this year, and that still would have looked good. But you prefer 10 wins. 10 wins just look real solid. 10 wins look real, real good. So I prefer the 10. I prefer the 10. 10 and up. Almighty, what's good? Matt, you say it's a new team offense. New team, new offense. They haven't proven yet. They lucky we got us at 6. Nah. Cause they got Texas at what, probably 10 or 11. And that's on their offense, you getting 4 new guys plus a new quarterback. And the wide receivers ain't just take off like that. But they got them, everything and above. Almighty, you say the Big 12 ain't even in reach with less than 10. Correct. Cause that 7-2 ain't gonna cut it in them in that conference play. Mac, I don't see this one as a rebuild. I think we just patched it up. We just got one ride out to keep it going. JB, you say getting the chemistry together will be important. It's all season facts. Sabrina, you say at New Orleans before the flag football. Shador gave out the Nike turfs. Uh-oh. That boy blessed him. Coach Dre, appreciate it. Play for Birdies. You say if CU loses to any time out of the conference, they won't get ranked. They should beat them. But if we beat everybody in the conference, we gonna be ranked. We'll definitely be ranked. Matt, you say all the starters gone. We got to think. Man. You got a lot of guys played. Like, a lot of them played and a lot of them back. That's how we know about all the starters. You kind of know every starter it is. And they brought 2 linebackers in to start that linebacker. Stout, you say, they'll say Shador and Travis are the only reason we had a winning season. Just to turn around and say, we're not good and the team's still back. Yeah. They going to try to dog us. JP, you say I got 10-2, 11-1. I'll take all that. Almighty, I thought it was too. Somebody dropped it down to 6.5, Miss Kimball. Bobby, you say they are scared because they know Prime is like that. Plus, they know he got the best coaching staff in the Big 12. Man, honestly, I don't see nobody in the nation that could touch our coaching staff. That thing lights out. That thing pretty much lights out. Now, I know we need that O-line and D-line to step up like a champion. I know that. I know we need the O-line and D-line to step up like a champion. Like, and I always come back to at least on offense, you got K-Salt with him being able to run and throw. With Prime already being in a situation like this at Jackson State with that spring session, he already had a quarterback that could run. He just got one that could run and throw. He got one, the Jackson State quarterback could run and throw, but he wasn't on, he wasn't on, what's my boy level? He not on K-Salt level. He not on K-Salt level. Bobby, you say they know K-Salt is going to put some on the Big 12 team. I want him to. I really do. I really want him to just get up there and cut up. I'm talking about throwing that thing, running that thing. Yeah, throwing it and running it. Throwing it and running it. Throwing it and running it. That's what I need. I need him to throw that thing and run that thing. And when he do, that should open up our run game. Matt, you say really only team rebuilding more now is CU. I hope they can pull it through. It feel like we good. It feel like we good. Because I remember I told y'all, if we went after a veteran quarterback, we was going to have something. And we got something. We went after D tackles. We got some secondary help. And our secondary was already on point. So it's feeling real, real good. And what? It's tomorrow the 11th. Today was my business partner birthday on February the 10th. Mike Figs. So, tomorrow the 11th, y'all camp at open, spring ball open up next week. Spring ball open up next week. Not next week, next month. Next month in March, spring ball open up. So it's here. It's here. Yeah, it's here. It's here like a champion. FD, you say we are rebuilding. The way Coach Prime recruit, you could always say we technically rebuilding. But you can say that for everybody. Because everybody still adds somebody new to make up, unless you got all your starters coming back. Unless you got all your starters coming back. Unless you got all your starters coming back. It's Pleasant Plump. Bobby, you say Marshall Faulk is going to have those running backs ready to play? He should. You can't help but be ready. Somebody showed his highlights. I seen on Instagram. His highlights was like, what my boy said, my boy said that they told him we'll recruit you to play running back if you can make the 2 deep coming out of fall camp. That boy came out of there, made it 2 deep, and then running back went down on a punt return or kick return, and it was all she wrote. That boy say he scored 7 TDs in one game. Marshall Faulk was on another level. See, sometimes it's all right to go to a smaller D1 school. Because, boy, you can get off and take off like a rocket. Run the table. You said, Bama got our whole starting D-line coming back. Oh. See, our secondary, Hood and McKinney plus Hodges plus Carter, plus TB from South Florida. That's pretty much like a star secondary coming back. Got 2 star linebackers coming. That's like starters returning. On the D line, we got one from Alabama. Yeah. I don't know. It just feel like we solid. It feel like we solid. Mac, I feel like Micah could start, IA could start, DH could start. Even Hood might get something out of that. Yeah, hey, Stamp, that boy was out there balling. That boy was out there balling. Balling. They can't help but be ready to play. Run the table. You said Simo losing 2, 12, 10, 14, 5. Hill Green is going to be tough, Simo. I don't think so. Because what we lose at, because you got to think, Shador was looking to pass. Shador was looking to pass, and K-Salt looking to pass or run. Like, Shador really was, like, searching all around to find that open person. Searching all around. I think K-Salt going to hit it. He out of there. I don't think K-Salt just going to sit around and wait. K-Salt going to bend one. K-Salt going to straight bend one. Like, hey, read 1, 2, 3, ain't open. Check down. Look like somebody about to pick it if I throw it. I'm out. And y'all, he been doing it probably since elementary. Hit. Bam. Out of there. Out of there. I'm just feeling like K-Salt will be the game changer on offense. Because you ain't never seen us. Matter of fact, we ain't even had no running back that'll just, like, we got something that'll do it, but we never have an option to. With a quarterback, when he's sitting looking like he finna pass, and then he take off running, they're going to be scared of that. People are going to be scared of that. That there is out of there. He out of there. Because if you go look at his highlights, that's what he was doing. He will break count. He did it in high school. When you look at all his film, if they show Little League film, he doing the same thing. But let's say we ain't count high school and college. He will break camp on you. So I'm assuming he going to be gravy. I'm assuming they going to be gravy. They came in December, getting their feet wet, seeing everything. K-Salt probably was chilling, like, hey, Shador, go on, finish this up. Yep. Go on, finish this up. It's my turn now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm finna get out here and clear 1,000 rushing, 3,000 passing. They might want to give me the Heisman. And if the defense hold on, which it look like they will, we gonna be gravy. We gonna be gravy. We gonna be straight gravy. So, it feel like, and then the staff we got, ready, and they back for year 2. Even though we brought in Marshall Faulk is Marshall Faulk. So you can say he been here forever. Everybody else back for year 2. We brought in Coach AG, but everybody else was on the roster. Everybody else was on the roster. So I'm good with it. I'm good with it. Good with it. I'm good with it. I'm ready for it. Hey, Bobby, appreciate it. Bobby Lewis, appreciate it. Miss Pleasant Plump. Mac, you say get a solid running back or 2. Now, we got running backs. I don't even know if none in the portal. But I guess if a running back got 700 to 1,000, you might try to go get him. Like we try to get that Tulane running back. But, yeah. I feel like we good. Because we got, right now, got about 4 or 5 running backs. 4 or 5 running backs. Miss Harris, what's good? Yeah, about TC. Yeah, about 4 or 5 running backs. Bobby, you say they are going to be in deep water if CU plays both quarterbacks? He could do that. I just see it hard to think that he'll go 2 quarterbacks. I think he'll solid 1. Stout, you say I feel like we might get 1 in the spring. Make the room even more competitive. They could get 1. They was looking to get the Tulane. I think he went to Oregon. And that boy went to Oregon. Now, Oregon do be running them nice plays. Now, the thing is, I think it's hard for us to get a running back right now with the fact that we haven't showed that we'll tote it like that. So we got to figure out a way to tote that thing. Brandon, you say, I honestly don't think about the running back is required because we have 5 running backs. Yeah, we got a lot. We got a lot of running backs. A whole lot of running backs that can do what they do. Yeah. Yeah, Steph, depending on how they play the 2 running backs. But, yeah, we good. Yeah, I think we'll be good. Yeah, see, Coach Dre, I'm like you. The 2 linebackers, I think the 2 starting linebackers coming to get the spot. RMJ, you say Welch the guy? Yeah, he is. All of them can run it. I just think now with K-Salt opening it up, because you got to run plays that fit him too. You can't just have it like Shador at quarterback. You got to have like K-Salt out there. Hit. Yep, got him. Gone. Hit. Bam. Gone. Well, we going to see. Because Coach Sway going to make sure on his end, they gravy. On his end, they putting in work. So now when I hand them off to you, Coach, in March for the 15 practices, they'll be perfect for you. Then you hand them back to me for May, June, July. And then I give them back to you in August. So it's just, Coach Sway right now is our head coach, really, for the spring, until spring ball start. And Coach Prime them get 15 practices. That'd be good. And it seems like Coach Prime be chilling, man. My boy be at the crib just like, hey, yo, I ain't got to be up there like that. I'm good. Jay Will, man, I don't know. Matt, you say I use K-Salt with his mobility and Juju to throw, but it's still an option. They can use all that, but K-Salt can throw. He ain't throw for... Hold on, y'all. I don't know why y'all be trying my boy K-Salt. Hold on now. K-Salt right here. K-Salt. Now, 24, I don't know what happened with him. But 23, K-Salt had 177 completions on 290 attempts. 32 TDs. 2,800 yards passing. His wide receiver that transferred and went to LSU for 24 had over 1,000 yards receiving on 55 catches, 10 TDs. His running backs had 221 carries, 1,400 yards. K-Salt had 168 carries, 1,000 yards, 12 TDs. Man, K-Salt finna put on a show, man. That boy finna put on a show. JB, you say, who do you think will be the assistant head coach now since Coach Flea is gone? He could get at the Rob Livingston or George Hilo. Or if he really, really wanted to, Coach Hart or Mathis, if they want that. But I don't know if they want that. Y'all, I think the 2-star linebackers coming in that's already starting from the group of 5 gonna start. That's why I think gonna start. Because they already coming in ready. I ain't counting out Goldberg or nobody else. I just feel like they ready. You say you know KS is him? Use Juju as a distraction? They could. They could. They could. It just seemed like, Jay Brown, you say 11? I love that. Hey, that's a lot of winning. Excuse me. That's a lot of winning. TC, you say Coach Prime look at peace at the lake. Yeah, he chilling. Brandon, you say look at the Super Bowl. You either going to focus on the running back or the quarterback, which both can go. And then the wide receivers, they're like easy to, yeah. The run game should open up this year. It should. But we have to choose to run. We have to choose to run. And when you choose to run, you good. You got to choose to run. Almighty, you say it's going to be 2 running backfield for the triple option. Now, I don't know if they going to do option, but they could. Because K-Salter show will give you something. They could give you all that. We really could open up that offense this year. We really could give them a whole different game. I'm pretty sure if I'm Georgia Tech and I'm about to play K-Salter, I guess I got to look at some of that. I guess I got to kind of look at what's my boy? I have to look at what Liberty did at, what's my school? At Liberty. I have to see what K-Salter did at Liberty. But you don't know if they're going to do it here. So I guess it's almost like you just got to kind of check it out as you go. I guess adjust in the second half, come with what you feel they're going to do. So our biggest surprise is the Georgia Tech game. Like Georgia Tech going to get the fresh out the box us. They get the fresh out the box us. Nobody know what our offense really going to look like. And they going to make it extra, extra, extra. Read all about it, vanilla, for the spring game. They not showing nothing. They not going to show you nothing. That's going to be vanilla to vanilla. RMJ, you said Georgia Tech, known for the triple option. There's no way to prepare Juju and K-Salter. They have no idea what we run. They don't. They really don't. They could look at Liberty and get a feel like, but then you got to look at what we did last year. But they will be ready. They ain't going to come out there just like, well, we'll just play it by ear. They going to be ready. But that is going to be the first surprise attack. Like, we really get to show what we bought. I hope it ain't none of them 3 and outs. I don't like 3 and outs, y'all. I like it when we get 3 and outs, but I don't like it when we do 3 and outs. Them 3 and outs be hurting. Them 3 and outs be hurting. Thought them 3 and outs be hurting. Brandon, you said Georgia Tech gonna show a lot of new D and new O. I don't think so. I think when the head man stay, no matter who you get new, you make it go around what y'all always was winning by. Bobby, you say Mace will be good in the slot. Yeah. You said Juju and Caleb will work well. Talking about that slot. Yeah. I just know if our O-line can really provide some blocking, we out of there. Bob, you say Hood is that fast running back? Well, Hood and IA, they race during the season. I think IA beat him. You think Caleb Mathis is gonna shine at the slot? TC, you said, Cola, are you going to Colorado to any other practices when they start? No, I don't like going when it's cold. It's gonna be. I don't like none of that cold weather, and all they stuff gonna be cold. Stout, you say if our O-line is set, we're good all the way. Yes. If the O-line come to play, like really come to play, like, okay. What it is. Who I got on? What my team is. Not my team, but Oregon State. Oregon State had a running back tote that thing in 23. Oregon State had a running back tote that thing in 24, which was our running back, Anthony Hankerson. He toted it for him over 1,000 yards in 24. In 23, the running back that's at Miami was at Oregon State, and he had over 1,000. So Oregon State is going to have over 1,000-yard runner. They just have 1,000-yard runner. K-State, they just 1,000-yard runner. Texas Tech, just 1,000-yard runner. Like, so that's what I want. Like, where you know we got 1,000-yard runners. Just I need that. Matthew, you said, can you please go to some of the games this year? I am going to the Colorado when they go to Houston. When Colorado go to Houston, I'm going to that. So that's one game. If they go to the Big 12 championship, or depending on the bowl game, I go. So right now, I just got Colorado for the Houston game. I got Texas at Florida, right there in Gainesville, up there by Coach Dre. I got an FIU game on September the 20th. And then I want to hit a Shador and Travis Hunter game. Them my 5 games for the year. I don't know if I'm going to have more, but I know them my 5 games. Travis Shador, Colorado at Houston, Texas at Florida, and an FIU home game. So 2 state of Florida games, a Houston versus Texas game, and wherever Shador and Travis play. Hopefully they play in some good areas. Hopefully they play in some new areas. Hopefully they play. Stout, yeah. Yeah, so I just got one. I got one Colorado game. Yo, I went to so many Colorado games in 23 that I just went there so much. I just seen everything. So I want to go places I ain't never seen before. I want to go everywhere I ain't never seen before. If I ain't seen it, I want it. Brandon, you say it's definitely time to see what Mathis can do his junior year. Well, technically, he should be a redshirt sophomore because he should have redshirted his first year, been a redshirt freshman this past year, coming to a redshirt sophomore. But I know that's still a junior, but still, I don't even really count the first year. And then last year, it seemed like he was hurt. So you would have redshirted him and redshirt freshman this year, you know, he'll be straight. He'll be straight. Drake, I mean, Matt, yeah. I give me one in, but it's going to be an away game. Yeah, they going to be out the away game. Once, yeah, I like the away games, y'all. I would have went to a West Virginia, but that's too cold. That game going to be cold. K-State going to be cold. I seen Arizona State. I never seen Arizona, but I didn't get to see that. And I seen TCU, so I don't want to see that. Now, I want to go to BYU. I hope when we play BYU in 26, whoo, I surely hope that game is in September. I want that in September. Bob, you say I want to attend the Houston game with Cola. I'm here in Oklahoma, 6 hours away. Looking forward to it. I'm from Gainesville, Florida. I attend some Florida games also. Oh, you traveling? Yeah, see, I know I'm going up there. Like I done got my schedule pretty much set. If FIU have that game on a Friday at the beginning of the season, I'll go to that game Friday, August the 29th. If they have it August the 30th, I ain't going. Because August the 30th, if they don't move Coach Prime games up, if they don't move Coach Prime games up to Thursday, Saturday, I'm be locked in. Saturday is the biggest games. I guess every week gonna have big games. But the opening hitter, Oklahoma, Texas. I mean, Ohio State, Texas. LSU, Clemson. Florida State, Alabama. Georgia Tech, Colorado. Syracuse, Tennessee. Excuse me. That's 5 big games. I need Colorado to move to Thursday. Now, you say you need a Georgia game at some point. You know, my business partner want to go there bad. I wouldn't mind going to. Jay Will, you say, Cole, I think I like the away games better too. Every time I go to Boulder, I end up with hey, look. I just went to Boulder enough that I like, all right, I done seen it. First time, like, wow. Second time, wow. Then after a while, it's just like, all right, this normal to me. Bob, you say you're a retired Army veteran. Hey, appreciate your service. Don't have anything. You know, a lady at church told me she had just retired, and she was like, I be so bored, I don't have nothing to do either. That sound nice. You ain't got nothing to do. That sound nice. Rock, what's happening? Yeah, Bobby, well then might as well travel. I know Houston I got the 3 games. If FIU plays on that Friday, I'm going to that. August the 29th. If they play Saturday, scratch that. I'm at the crib watching games. Unless God bless me to be in the house at because I want to be that weekend. I don't want to do nothing. Well, at least right now I don't. Then September the 13th, that's the Houston game. So we go into that, Colorado versus Houston. Then September the 20th, I turn right back around, and if FIU don't get that game moved back to the 29th on that Friday, I go to FIU game on September the 20th. And then my next game will be October the 4th for Texas versus Florida. TC, you say, I'm always busy. I thought I was retired. Hey, I know it ain't. Yeah, they're my 3 college games. FIU game, a Texas game, Colorado game. And then I need Shador and Travis. And I got to catch them when it's good weather. So I don't know how we going to do this, but they need to give me good weather. I only want good weather. Yeah, I only want good weather. I don't want no bad weather at all. Woo! Matthew said Caleb is there on the academic scholarship and said he wants to be a recruiter and eventually college. Oh, so he want to coach. Excuse me. Bless me. Oh, well, when I go to sneeze, I feel like I sneeze about 5 more times. Bless me. Hold on, y'all. I don't know what. JP, you say you'll be at the Houston versus Colorado game down here. I'm going to go to the Iowa State versus Colorado. Who? Oh, Iowa State at Colorado. I don't know why when I saw Iowa State, I was thinking Colorado State. Yeah, the BYU game gonna be firepower. Appreciate it, LaShonda. BYU, K-State, Arizona State, Iowa State. All of them gonna be nice. Coach Dre, appreciate it. I know, Matt. It look like you about made that one come. About to. Stout, you said just read your message, Cola. I'll take care of it tonight. Don't worry about it. Appreciate it. Let me know how we got to do it. I'm trying to make that thing pop. Make that thing pop. TC, you say, speak it. That's what we doing in 25. Bless you. Hey, you know it. You know it. Because, see, I just want warm games. I want warm games. Or a dome, but it ain't cold outside. Brandon, you say a lot of good players coming out of VA. New private school just came out of St. James High School with Coach Dew. Be on the lookout. Just his nephew, EB, is a 4-star. Ooh. Hey, I'm ready for that. Double D, what's happening? Bobby, you say you moved to Gainesville when you went to Santa Fe? Santa Fe. Yeah. This season should be good. But, y'all, I bet the whole season, unless we take off like a rocket, and we know we got a 5-5 running game, we know we throwing it, defense loaded up, y'all, we going to be up and down the whole time like, yeah. Because even though we won out like 9 games, it still was different because you won the first one, but you didn't win it like you wanted to. The second game, we got thumped. Third game, we won. Fourth game, what it was, Baylor. We barely got out of that. JB, you said bold in November. Oh, and I probably end up going to a South Florida game. I just know I end up going to a South Florida game. It just seemed like I end up at one South Florida game a year for some reason. JB, you said bold in November. Ain't for the week no more. Listen, I ain't going nowhere cold for November or December. Nowhere. Yeah. Unless God put it on my heart and say, you got to go out there, boy. Other than that, that stuff be cold. That stuff be cold. I'm talking about straight up and down cold. Jay Will, that's how you say you be sneezing in Boulder. That's why Prime at the crib right now. Hey, Prime at the crib. Prime like, man, look here, man. It ain't like I could do nothing with the boys. Hey, Sway, run that thing, boy. Tell the other coaches, run that thing. Yeah. I'm kicking back. My son's about to get drafted, man. Kicking back. That boy say he kicking back. JB, that's what I don't like about the cold. Can't feel your toes. My fingers be cold. That's when you got to be up in the suite, like just chilling, like, Hey, really, you be at the game, but you be watching the game on TV. Be right there watching it. You feeling comfortable? Yeah. See, in the state of Florida, our weather's so good that we know August to December, we pretty much good. You may get cold a little bit, but you're pretty much good. Our cold really happened in January. And then after that, it's kind of on chill mode. You got January's cold and you chill mode. Bobby, you say just bundle up, you'll be out. That's the, it feel like, it don't matter how bundled you up, that wind be cutting. It like the wind just be, whew. Ooh. All I be thinking about during the game when it be like that, I be saying to myself, why? Why did I come out here this cold? I should have just watched this from TV. Yeah, I don't be with that. I don't be with that. I don't be with that at all, yo. That be for the birds. Matthew, you say, what about a Syracuse game? If I go to a game with them, only way I go if it's cold, if my kids ask me, Daddy, can we go? And we go to see the snow. Like, we go to see the snow. But other than that, I'm going in September. Matter of fact, the way New York weather go, I have to go the first. Man, you have to get the first game. Excuse me. You have to get like the Syracuse versus Tennessee game. But that ain't up there. That's in Atlanta. But still, I don't like that cold, y'all. I don't. I really don't. That cold be for the birds. That cold be for the birds. It just... That's why Prime wants your door probably in a dome. Or in... If the Raiders could get him and he have a successful career there, I would love that. If the Saints could get him and he have a successful career, I love that. If New York Giants or the Jets get him, woo-wee, that win gonna be chopping. So he better have a run game, because I don't know how you throw in that. But Brett Favre them used to throw in Green Bay. I don't even understand why we don't have domes for everybody. Everybody should have a dome. Nobody, Kansas City Chiefs, nobody should be playing in that crazy weather. For what? For what? That's not football weather. That's crazy weather. Matt, you say the Saints, Raiders, and the Falcons. That's all we need. That's what I'm saying. I need something like that. Bobby, you say get me some pocket warmers and some insulated boots. That's what we did in the Army. Did it for 30 years. Now that's probably what I definitely need some insulated boots, because God, dog, that wind be choppy. Even in Florida when it get cold, you know how you have running shoes on, so they let the air go through your feet, so your feet stay with a breeze instead of sweaty and stuff. Boy, them the same shoes that'll cost you in that cold weather. That cold weather will bust you up. That cold weather will bust you up. I'm talking about... That's why when they went, like the past 2 spring games, they say, now this is what they say. Just yesterday, it was perfect. Sunny and no snow. Then it snowed. Or it rained. Man, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got no time for that. They can have all of that. They can have all that. Once I saw Boulder, and let me see. Because they got the games on it from last year. So, in 23, I saw the TCU game, the Nebraska game, the Oregon game, the USC game, the Arizona State game, the Stanford game, the UCLA game, the Oregon State game. Yeah. Oregon State was cold. Stanford was cold. Everything else was good. UCLA and Cali was good. Arizona State was super hot. USC was good. Oregon was cold that morning, but it got hot. And TCU was hot. And Nebraska was straight. Yeah. And this past year, I just stayed for the UCF game. JP, Yeah, I went to all them. I went to the TCU, Nebraska, Oregon, USC, Arizona State, Stanford, UCLA, Oregon State. And I was about to go to Utah. But Utah was around Thanksgiving week. And I had traveled. Another thing, I had traveled so much that I asked God to let me do all that traveling. But I had traveled so much that I had got tired. Like, y'all, by the time November hit, I was like, man, when we have a bye week, man, I felt like I was when we had them bye weeks, it felt like I still went. It was still like felt like we had a game. JB, you say that Stanford still hurt? Yeah, that was. Bobby, you say my wife be saying that Colin got his hoodie, cap, gloves on. Yeah. Hey, listen, I be trying to be bundled up. I try to be so bundled up so I don't get cold because I don't be liking that. JP, you say, I know that Oregon Stadium was nice. And Oregon Stadium is nice, and the way the architect did that is something like they'll yell from their sideline, plus our side gonna be yelling too. But it's something that sit on the top of the away side, or the home side, whatever it is. Wherever the Colorado was sitting at, it was like everybody yelling, and whoever the architect made it, they made it where it bounced and it get louder right where we at. It was so loud that I knew we was going to lose. Like when they had got up 14-0. But it was so loud that you couldn't hear nobody talk. Like, you can't hear Shador say, down, set, blue 42. You couldn't hear none of that. It was like this. Like, you couldn't hear nothing. Now, it's like, how can you play a game here and win? That's why I feel like Oregon should go undefeated at home games. They should never lose. And they showed Bo Nix so much love. Boy, they showed Bo Nix that love. Bo Nix. Bo Nix? Bo Nix was the man there. Stout, you say, Colin, do you think you'll ever get revenge for the Oregon game? If we was to see them in the playoffs, but we better come with it. Because Oregon sure enough gonna come with it. Matt, you said tired of traveling, join the military. Man, it was so much, man. It was like, what? That was first week, second week. The third week, we went on a cruise. So the first 3 weeks, I traveled. The fourth week, I traveled. Fifth week, I traveled. 6th week, I traveled. 7th week, I traveled. 8th week, I traveled. 9th week, I traveled. That was 9 straight weeks plus a bye tour here and there. So, whew, I was whoa out. So I say, you know what? I got to be strategic with what I'm trying to do. That's why I want the Houston game. I knew I wanted the Houston game just as long as it went in the cold. Ms. Harris. Matt, you say it pays good. Love the retirement? I bet. Matt got 15 in. TC, you say, man, I grew up in Salt Lake City. If Boulder is like Utah, no thanks. I don't know. Now, I don't know how it is, but I was about to go there to that game. But it was Thanksgiving week. And that's another week. I don't ever want to try to travel on Thanksgiving week unless somebody drop me off. Because, boy, and see, Colorado, they didn't have that problem. They had home games, and all they did is pull up to the stadium, play, go home. Every game I went to was an away game. So this year right here, let's say I go to 5 games, 2 NFL, and then I got an in-state game in Gainesville, an in-state game in Miami, and then a away game for Houston. So I go to Houston, and I don't know where Travis and Shador are going to play at. But if they play in Florida, I can just drive to that. Everything in Florida, I can drive to. Jacksonville, right up the road. Yeah. Jacksonville, right up the road. Miami, right down the road. Gainesville, right up the road. All them easy. Tampa, just like that. Orlando. Like, y'all, I really want to slide to that Orlando game. Hey, Miss E, it was. It was because that thing was for real. That thing was for real. Yeah, it was. So this year, I said if I go in-state to Gainesville in October, in-state to FIU in September, fly to Houston for the Colorado game, and whenever Shador and Travis schedule out, as well I check out the other players from Colorado too, but you know Shador should play a lot, and you know Travis should play a lot. Now, if the other one's playing a lot, I'm trying to catch one of them. Yeah, I just went to one, and I went to, see, this year I just went to Central Florida game, and that was at the crib. I love that. That was a home game for me. I just pulled up like Colorado players do. Pull up, check out the game, and dip. But you know, when I left that game, by the time I got home, I didn't even want to do a live. I could have did a live at the stadium, but I didn't want to do a live then. I wanted to get back home. JB, you say if you factor in the NFL game, it's going to be a lot. Well, I'm going to add 2. I'm going to go to 2. I want to see what Trap going to do, and I want to see what Shador going to do. I want to. That's my plan. That's my plan. Shador. And now if I got to hit them during preseason time, I might just do that. Just at least say, okay, I saw them boys play. Because preseason, I know the weather good. Preseason, August, the weather good. You could even slide up there and catch a when they be scrimmaging against each other. And they let that be open. But I prefer a game. And then see, only NFL stadiums I done ever seen were inside the stadium, like actually went in it. It's Tampa, Jacksonville, but y'all say they get a new stadium. Excuse me. And Miami Dolphins. I haven't seen nobody else's stadium inside. Ms. E, you say if you're planning to be on the network circuit, you're going to have to allow God to use you. Everything can't be in Florida. I know it, right? Hey, well, I got 2 of them easily in Florida. Texas come to Gainesville. So that's 1. And then FIU, that's 2. And then the rest of them look like away games. Because Houston, I got to go to Houston to watch Colorado. I don't know where Shador and Travis gang going to be. But if it is in Florida, that will be an easy slide. Slide. Because that traveling be for real, y'all. Bob, you say you only live once. Enjoy your life while you can. It's nothing like traveling with. Right. Now, see, for the Houston game, I asked my wife, did she want to go? Because normally I just go and come back. But I was like, man, you know what? Houston, a nice city. Asked her, did she want to go? She said, yeah, so she going to ride with me. But for Gainesville, we done been to Gainesville, so she ain't studying that. Miami, she might want to go. She might. But then again, she might not. So, I don't know. JB say create moments is key. You can't get the time back. You can't. But the way I was wore out in 23, I don't know if I need an exercise regimen or what, but woo, I was wore out. Because every game was an away game. Hey, look. Blessings to y'all. We'll rock out 11:30 a.m. tomorrow morning, Eastern Standard Time. And on my Texas Football with Colin Moore at 7 p.m., I got an interview with a player named Max Wright. He's 6'8", 310, committed to Texas, class of 26. Them boys getting a grown beast over there. Hey, blessings to y'all.